This is my special lesson, lesson number 66. When we are doing gem business, we need to know this. Actually, how we read the color of the gemstone through our eye. You have to identify this. So I thought to teach you how do we perceive colors with our eyes. That is our topic. This is our eye, picture of the eye. You can remind your school age when you are doing biology in your O levels. You can see this. This is the lens, and this is the light waves we are perceiving to our eye. Then it is moving through the lens to the place we identify here. Then it will convert to an image and send the signal to your brain. We are learning that. Then how can we see the color? Okay, we are moving to the lesson. So please remember, every twice a month, that means 1 week after the other week, the Saturday 5 p.m. is the time I am uploading the video to Sinhala Gemology channel, Ananda Pereira Gemology teacher, one, and for English Gemology channel, Sapphire Kingdom Gemology, another one. Both are uploading Saturday 5 p.m. week after week. So remember, if you have subscribed and click the bell icon, you will receive the notification. Follow the notification, because inside my these 200 lessons, all the lessons are including relating together. So you have to follow the lesson order and write a short note and take pictures, printouts, and keep it with you, because I am teaching here how to recognize a gem with the inside inclusions. Nobody will teach this. So you don't need to go to laboratory. You can identify the 80% of the gems through the birthmarks. So we are moving to the inside. How we identify colors with our eye. This is our eye. This is the lens inside our eye, and the light waves, yellow color is the light which comes through the stone, and it will go through the lens, and the lens will focus to this place. This is the place. Then the image is coming to this area. Then the message goes to your brain. Then you will identify the message. This is the way we are learning. This pink color area is filled with liquid. The lens is here and the eyelids are outside. So it is controlling the eye from the dust. When we open the eye, light rays go through this lens. Then it focuses the image here. Then the image is converted into message, and it will go through the brain. When it goes to brain, you can identify what it is. Now we are moving inside. See the same picture here. Lights are moving through here, and it will create a message. Image is focusing here. You can identify the image. That image converts to a message and send it through this black line to your brain. Brain is here. Brain is here. When the message goes to brain, brain will identify what you see, what you saw. That is the way. Then you can identify with these. And I will explain later what are those. We are moving to next. It's here. Now you can identify. There are three things. This nerve will identify the green color. This will identify red color. This will identify blue color. Then when the light comes through the lens, these cells will identify amount of green and amount of red and amount of blue. Then the message goes through these neurons to your brain. Then brain will identify the true color. So these are called cones. So in human eye, we have only 3 cones. One can identify green color. The other one is identifying red color. The next one is blue color. So we have, in the human eye, we have only three cones. Cone can identify direct. When we see the direct into object, cone will identify the color. Then there are more we have to learn. We are moving. So the RGB, red, green, blue, RGB is the mode of the color. You learned earlier. I explained it in my early lesson. Then RGB will identify through these 3 cones inside the human eye. Then we can see what color is there. So we are moving to next. This is the visible light, red to purple. From beyond the red and purple, here left side is ultraviolet, the right side is infrared. We can't see it. The nanometer range is 400 nanometer to 700 nanometer. We learned earlier. Inside this, there are 7 colors. We know it also. In my earlier lessons, I explained it. The infrared section is long wavelength. The ultraviolet section is short wavelength. It is very harmful to the humans and all living creatures. So we can see only the visible light. These are invisible. Visible range is 400 to 700 nanometers. Then these are the visible light spectrum: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. These are the 7 colors. So red is 665 nanometers wavelength is. Orange is 630. Yellow is 600. Green is 550. Blue is 470. Indigo is 425. Violet is 400. These are the colors. These 7 colors can identify through our 3 cones inside the eye. Okay, we are moving. This is physics. Earlier we learned. Here it is biology. Now it is physics. Now we are moving to our eye. Remember this. This is the gemstone. Blue sapphire gemstone. White light comes through the table. Then the white light consists of 7 colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. These are the colors. This is not purple. It is called violet. This is indigo. So these names you should understand. After this, these 7 colors come to go through the gemstones. Gemstones will absorb some colors and returns only the blue color. See, blue color returns. Blue color returns. The other colors are absorbed by the stone. So when we watch the stone with single light, white light, when it absorbs the other colors and sends only the blue to our eye, then blue will come to our eye. Then it will go through the lens to this place and send the message of image to the brain. Then brain will identify what this is. Then you can see the color of the gem. So we are doing gem business with this phenomena. So you need to understand well. There are some people, colorblind peoples are there. It is another lesson. Okay. Now you can understand why we can see the blue color through the blue gemstone, blue sapphire, and red color from the ruby, orange color, yellow color from yellow sapphire, green from green sapphire, purple from purple sapphire. You can identify how it works. So this physics you need with this biology knowledge to identify the colors and how it works with our eye. So your eye must be the first apparatus you have to use. It is 100% accurate. It gives the accurate color. So that's why I am telling you, you can't do this business through online, because you have to watch the color of the gemstone through your naked eye. I have already added so many lessons regarding this. So only one thing in the world can't do online. It is gem business. We have to watch the stone through our eye, not with the photos and videos. So remember that. Now look at this. Have different 4 types of cone. You know, this creature can see more than the colors more than our eye, because human eye consists only 3 cones, but this creature will have 4 types of cone. There are 4 cones. Now look at here. Another fly. How many? There are 12. There are 12 cones in his eye. Small creature, fly. 12 cones. We have only 3. Then how dogs weave? The dog's view is here. Dog can see this line. This is the dog's view, second line. First view is human's view. Human's view, we can identify 7 colors. These are the spectrum. Dog's view, the same thing. Dogs can see these colors only. You can identify the difference. Okay. Now you know this creature. He can't see colors. Visible light area is here. Then this creature can identify the smell of the infrared. Infrareds coming through the living creature. It will sense to his eyes. No colors, no images can see. So this creature and serpents all are working like this. They can't see the colors. They can perceive the infrared from the living creature. So he will use it to eat something. That is the natural behavior. Now see this. What is it here? Actual spectral fan from a diamond falling across an observer's eye rod. Observer's eye. observer's eye, red yellow portion of spectrum missing. The pupil which is clip in the green blue portion. What is this? When we are watching a diamond, you can see inside the eye some colors are here. The actual spectral wave of a diamond. When the light comes through the diamond, it gives spectrum effect. You know it earlier my diamond lessons. The actual spectral wave of a diamond falling through an observer's eye has the red yellow part of the spectrum cut off by the green blue part. Green blue part will cut off the red yellow part. That is the thing we can understand what our eye working like this. So look at this. The object sends the light. It bends inside this prism. After that, this environment is air. This blue color one is the prism, glass prism. So air to glass, when light enters from air to glass, it will little bit bend. Actual path is there, but it will bend. Then after the glass, it will bend again because the environment is air. Then when it is bending, eye is filtering red yellow area a little bit and take inside this area. So when the diamond brilliance comes to our eyes, it will fill some the red orange area and send inside. It is for our eyes health. Now look at this. Inside our eye, there are two things. One is RGB cones. Three cones. We have three cones. Cones can identify the red, green, and blue. The other one is rods. RODS, rods. So our eye consists of rods and cones. But we have only three cones and the rods are there. What are these rods? These rods can identify the black or gray color. We learned earlier lesson. Black or gray color can identify through the rods, not the cones. So when the spectroscope watching part, I told you, look at the spectroscope spectrum through the rods, not with the cones. Because rods can identify the black and gray color. That is grayscale. Grayscale can identify through the rods. The cones can identify RGB. So when you are watching spectrometer to check the absorption spectra of the stone, you need to watch through the spectroscope by your eyes, not cones, rods. Then you can see the absorption lines. The bigger the chromatic flare, the larger the probability is of being captured and clipped by the eye's pupil. So, the larger the pigmented flare, the greater the likelihood of it being captured and cut off by the pupil of the eye. It is for our safe. Eye pupil will cut off something to protect the eye from this power. So you can understand that when we come from very light space to darker space, you can identify it. Your eye pupil is changing to the new environment. When you go through the darker place to very light space, your pupil is moving to protect your eye. You can identify this. From the childhood, you know this. Okay, we are moving next. In the next lesson, let's learn how gemstones get their colors. Then you will gain rich knowledge. Now you know how we perceive the colors from our eye. Now, next lesson, we are moving how gemstones get colors. We will meet again in lesson number 67. Always follow the lesson number and write a note in your book to remind the summary. Okay, we will meet. We will meet in next lesson.